Hi there, everyone. Good evening from Jasmine Crates. Welcome to my first ever live on my YouTube channel. And I'm trying to make this professional as I can. I'm honestly, I'm new from this kind of thing. I already did a YouTube channel, a YouTube live stream before, but it's more a collaboration with Etcher and Edding and Benelux. And at the moment, this time, for the first time ever, I'm doing it for myself. So I'm a little bit behind about this, and I try to make this as efficient as I can. Oh, I see the glance of that metal things on my screen. Okay, let's see if I can add some lights here in this room. Wait a minute, let me check first. Be right back. I hope it works. Yeah, it's better. Okay, so I am back here on my YouTube channel live. So if you have some question, I can directly answer it. So if you want to ask a question about me, what I do for a living, and why is it that I'm doing this for the first time on my YouTube channel, let me answer all that question. I am not a first timer here, by the way. I already worked with Etcher before, Etcher Lab, and also Edding Benelux for the Dutch viewers. So, but for the first time, I'm doing it for myself. So I see on my screen that I am doing a portrait, and I actually want to do it in landscape, but I don't know if I'm gonna turn my camera like this. I hope it will work. Let me see. Hello to those who's watching there. I don't know who you are. If you want to introduce yourselves, just drop some message there on my chat, so I can just have a chit chat with you. And I'm gonna start doing what I'm supposed to be doing now. So I hope this will work now because I turned my camera more landscape. So I hope this will help the effect of, let me see. Oh God, there's too much shiny things happening there. I think I'm gonna remove that spotlight. Rather to do it like that. Okay, I on my Instagram, by the way, you will find some outline drawings about this drawing that I will made today. And also, wait, I have a shadow, see that? Okay, that's not good if I have shadow. I will move you here. So if you are interested, you can also just check my Instagram stories for the outline that I made. It's there. And also, if you like, I also have a reference photo there I posted. You can just make a screenshot of that, and then you can follow me along with my live stream today. And if you don't have time to watch this video, that's okay because I'm gonna upload it on my YouTube channel, so you can also just do it later on if you want. I am Jessamine. I am an artist and an illustrator, and I've been doing this live stream already since 2020. And now I'm doing this for the second time every Christmas, but the first one was in on my Instagram. This time I'm trying it on my YouTube, but I think I'm gonna do it more and more on my YouTube channel because I want to grow my audience here. So if you don't follow me yet on my YouTube channel, you can follow me at Jessamine Creates to follow my art journey and also my sketchbook adventure. So here we are. Here we are. Let's get started. And before I go start, I want to show you first my materials for today. And this is my whiskey bottle. This is a blown glass thing, ornament. You hang it on a Christmas tree. And lately in Holland, it's becoming more and more popular hanging this on the Christmas tree. And you will also find it in the stores. There's a lot of this hanging on the stores where you can find it everywhere. So it's just becoming popular that Christmas decoration for this year are more like personal, like more what your interest. That's one thing I really love with it because yeah, then it makes also interesting your Christmas tree. It's not just a, you know, what you see on on a magazine or something like that. It's getting more personal, which is that's one thing I love with this. And no, I'm not an alcohol drinker. I just like this because my husband likes a whiskey, um, um, uh, and also he only drink it when there's occasion. And I just like the color of this one, especially because the set of Winsor and Newton metallic are perfectly for this one. So I have it here. This bottle, this ornament, you will see it. Look closely. All the color from Winsor and Newton sets are here. So that's why I choose this subject for today. And by the way, I also have this one, which I will show you later on my Christmas tree if you want. So this is also also I studied with this first. And I thought like I'm gonna use all the color here, but I noticed that it's not really more because it's more reddish color theme on this set of ornaments. So I decided to switch it to the Bourbon bottle, which is this one. And so I am gonna paint this one because if I open this, look at this color. I already, oh, by the way, if you have new to this, if you are new to this metallic, what do you call this, watercolor, please bear in mind that they are hard when they're just new. And the only thing that you can really work with this is just to put a lot of water in it, like really a lot, not just spray, but just a lot. I think I use my pipette or, you know, like water brush with water, thing like this, to drop all like 4 drops in every color just to get the to work with this. So this one was already sitting on it, the water was sitting on it for like an hour now. So I hope it will work later on when I paint this one. But don't worry, because this is just an accent from the paint for today. Why this is not working? Oh, where's the water brush? If you don't use too much your water brush, it's not really, see, they're not working anymore. I think they're plugged. Anyway, I'll just use my normal brush, okay? And I have here my Winsor and Newton brush. So what I do is just like that, just dab, and then clean my brush again and just wet it. I have a little bit of colds today, so I might gonna cough later when I'm talking, while I'm talking, or sneeze. So please bear with me if I do that later. So I just leave it like that for a while, and then I can, oh, when I switch again, wait a minute. I'm getting crazy with this camera. I'm sorry, guys. You know what? I'm just gonna do it like that. How about that? So, good. Well, I get used, actually on Instagram, I get used to use my camera like this. If you know how this YouTube works, let me know. I'm so amateur with this one. Because when I had it in Etcher and Edding, they do everything for me. I just have to be live, and then that's it. The rest, they do it themselves. So now I have to do it everything by myself. So, okay, back to our work. So now it's sitting there. So later when I do that, I use that. It's easy to blend the color. And here, I have here also again from Winsor and Newton. This is the set with the water brush. Hey, there's my water brush. I was looking for this for a while. Okay, yeah, so it's easy. I'm just going to drop again some color there. Be careful with watercolor, not too much water in it. And normally this water brush, I just use it to wet my brush. Now I don't paint with this. But actually you can use that if you want to paint. But the thing is, I always have to, if I'm outside, I use this. But when I'm inside the whole house, I just use it to moist my watercolor. So what color am I using today for this subject, Bourbon? Well, I actually love ultramarine blue, the purple, the black for this thing later, but not too much. And also, this one is the most commonly used today, and this right. Burnt sienna and yellow ochre, titanium white, ultramarine blue, purple, queen, I think a little bit of this one, queen red, I don't know, I forgot the name of this red thing. And the black, ivory black or lamp black, doesn't matter, you just have that to darken my, I'm just gonna use it later to darken my blue for this, right? And I will suggest you, if you're gonna paint this one, you need to watch, you need to look exactly the shapes, the color of this thing. And do not be shaken, do not be as on panic to see the glance, how you're going to create the glance, because sometimes less is more. You just have to be practical. And what I learned from school is just you just have to squint your eyes. Is it the right word for that? Squint your eyes to see less details and more the basic form of a subject. So if you see here, I don't really do every details, but you can see it's shimmering. So that's what we're gonna do later on. Okay, I'm watercolor. I'm using this one from Winsor and Newton. So if you are if you're in love with Winsor and Newton, you can use this one, because this is a handy workshop because everything is in Winsor and Newton brand. I love this one, Winsor and Newton watercolor postcard. It's not so big, perfect for this subject, for this workshop, because I have this screen, limited screen for you guys. So I have this, it's a cold press, 100% cotton, I think, and 300 GSM paper, thick enough to use on your artwork. And look at the back part of the paper. It's ready to send to loved ones. So the good news is this artwork will be, I want to send it to someone who love to have this one. And I will select later on the winner for this. I'm going to send it with my signature in it and also some message here, Christmas message. And hopefully you will receive this before Christmas. Anyway, okay, let's get started. So I have here the last page I have. So I hope I'm not going to make a mistake with this one. I'm going to remove this card. So now I started moistening my watercolor. We are ready to sketch. I'm going to try my best to keep this for 1 hour, but if not, I hope I still can. Okay. Let me see. No more messages. If you have some question, let me see. Who said hi? Hi, Marikan. Hi, nice to see you here. Can you turn your paper? What do you mean? Turn my paper. What do you mean, Marika? How should I turn my paper? Because you mean my screen? I think my screen is, I don't know how to turn on my screen. I already did it, but it's not really, on a screen, on a PC, it's more landscape, but on my phone, it's perfectly, I don't know how to hold that, but anyway, I'm just gonna keep it like this. I don't know what you mean with turn your paper, because let me see. My net, the computer is slow on the other side. So it's showing the paper now, okay. Well, I'm gonna do it this way. So this is our subject. I will make a perfectly space here for our, I hope you can still see it if I do it like that. Oh, by the way, as usual, use your own Meng palette of color palette. So I'm gonna, because I know American is Dutch, so I'm gonna mix my Dutch and English here. This is very challenging for me. For the first time I'm gonna do it, but I would love to do it for you all. Anyway, this vlog will be posted on my YouTube channel. So if you miss this, you can still watch it later on. But it's nice to watch live or do live, because you can also always ask questions, and I'm here to answer all the questions. Okay, all right, that's good. Okay, let's start with this now. And I hope you have the outline on your phone, because I share it on my Instagram. And let me see how I'm going to do this. Okay, that one. So you already have a line drawing with you guys, but I don't have. So I'm going to quickly sketch this with my very thick pencil. This is 5B. I don't normally use a 5B on a sketch like this because it's too bold. But for this live stream or for this workshop demo, I will do it so you can see is also how I do it. So when I sketch the bottle, we're not gonna do, if you wanted to slant like that, that's fine. But if you cannot, that's also okay. Okay, when I do bottle, I always first try to estimate the space I have. So maybe here, maybe when I say maybe, it means like it can be smaller, it can be bigger. So then that's the space. I block in all the form in one shape. Wait, this is a little bit blocking my hand. So like that. So I block it in. And once I blocked it in like that, can you see it? Yes, you can see it. Okay. You can see it because I'm using 5B. Hopefully you can see it. All right. And then when I do that, I normally measure this. The measurement for this is this rectangle shape is the body, and this line, why is it there? And this line will be the top part of the bottle. So it's this one. So here, a little bit up there. I don't know how you look on my bottle right now because for me it's more, I'm watching my eyes is more on this side. I think your eyes are more here, so your perspective is different than my perspective. So mine is, my eyes is from this side or lower part, so I see more this area than this. But you guys, I think you see, let's see what's on the screen. Oh yeah, I see it. You see more the top part. So if you have the reference photo that I shared on Instagram, you want to use it, that's fine. But if you want to use the reference photo, what you see on the screen is also fine. Just do what you can. Because the purpose of this is more like, yeah, to see that effect of the bottle. Also, just to have to sketch together. All right. Okay, I'm going to say it in Dutch. Dat maakt niet uit op welke kant je kijkt. Je kan ook gewoon van boven kijken of van hier. En wat de bedoeling eigenlijk hier is om de effect van metallic of effect van glitter en glamour van een fles. Ik weet niet hoe het makkelijk te zeggen. Maar ik bedoel eigenlijk de shimmering, de shiny thing van de fles. Om te laten zien op jouw tekening. Daarom kies je gewoon jouw perspectief. Kies gewoon welke kant je tekent. Mijn tekening is meer eigenlijk dit. Dus ik zie meer hier. So by drawing, I see more this than only this. So I'm going to do it like that. So first, do the basic line. So I measure this and then measure that. So it means like the body is longer than the top part. Dat betekent, als ik hier meten is weten. Als ik hier ga meten, hoeft niet per se de juiste meten hoor, maar gewoon een beetje schatten. So, dit is korter en dit is lang. Dit is lang. Dus ik kan gewoon zo van hier komt de fles. En hier komt de bodem. Nee, niet de bodem, dit is de bodem. Ik bedoel van de mond. Dit is een de mond. Weet ik veel. Anyway, zo. En dan mag ik daar een vorm van... Ik kijk weer... Weet je wat, het is misschien makkelijk als ik gewoon deze natekenen. Wat denk je? Ik doe er gewoon deze. Anders hebben we 3 verschillende tekeningen. De foto is weer anders dan deze. En dan weer mijn tekening van vandaag weer anders. I said, I'm gonna draw this, what I see here, than seeing it in real. Because otherwise we have 3 different drawings from the reference that I shared, and also from the line drawing, and also from here and here. It will be crazy. You guys gonna be crazy. So we're just gonna do this, all right? So I have this form, and then perspective, the triangle is more like that. And then if you do this, so this is more deeper. And actually, you know the story of this one? I bought this one. I was so enthusiastic with that. And then I put it on my jacket. And then when I get home, I hear something sounds in my jacket. And I saw it. I break that part. See that? And it's €8 something. I'm like, for this Christmas ornament, it's €8. Can you imagine that? And then I just break it like within a second. So what I did, I just took some glue in the house and glue it immediately. But I missed some parts, so it's okay. It's the back part of the thing, of the bottle. Anyway, I have already this and that. You don't have to draw a lot here. It's just the basic shape, all right? Here, and this is the back part, the side part of the bottle. And here is where the label red and gold is. So I have a line here. So I'm just going to make around here again. And then here, I don't have to draw details there. But what I love here is to already try to draw some circle. To imagine that this is, it's not flat. And then from that circle, this circle is really the back part of the bottle. And this is the top part of the bottle. So now you have this implant instead of this. And then this is the crown of the bottle. I don't really drink whiskey, but I just like to do this because all the color of this bottle is, you'll find it on the set of this watercolor. That's why I find it more easy to just decide to just choose this one. And then, yeah, you don't have to do anything there. And maybe here, just things like that. And then this. So when you have a line like that, you can also use this as a guideline to continue with your label. So, or you can use this line as the lower part or upper part. It's up to you. And then this is, at school we learn to make oblong, anything with shapes, through perspective. So if I'm going to teach you how to do that, I will teach you now. You have to do this, you have to do that, and then, oh wait, I have too much line. And then here, which I made a square, from here to here I made a line, from top to bottom I made a line, and then put some line in the middle, and then connect that there, this, connect it, and then you have an oblong. There. So you have it perfect. So you don't have to draw oblong really perfect like that. Well, this is also fine. This is okay. Wait, this is okay. But this is okay. If you draw it loose like that, this is fine. No problem. But if you want to really go to technical way to draw oblong, you can use this technique if you want. But it's not clear here because my lines are too much going on here because I have a lot, I use a darker pencil. Okay, that's it actually. And now I'm gonna take my eraser, my dirty eraser, and remove all the unwanted lines on it. And then we can start painting. Normally if you have kneaded gum, I don't know where's mine. There, wait. Sorry with the squeezing sound of my chair. Back to business. Okay, now I have here a pencil because I'm using 5B. It's going to be a bit darker than normal. So what I do is I have this kneaded eraser, and then I try to dab some excess graphite on it. So I only have a basic thin lines on it that it will not going to blend on my watercolor. There it is. So, okay, the first part of this is to use your watercolor brush with more water than watercolor itself. So, I have here my watercolor palette, and I pick up this color of yellow ochre. There. Very nice watercolor from Winsor & Newton, very rich in pigment. And then I also gonna take this burnt sienna next to it. For this, you can also see how intense the color of burnt sienna on this one. So we don't need this one, we don't also need that one. We want a little bit in het midden. Dit is te intensief, te intens en dit ook, die twee. Maar dan kun je gewoon verdunnen met water, dat wordt lichter, die twee. Maar je kan ook gewoon die twee mengen. Zo. En dan kun je gewoon de juiste kleur van geel, een beetje warm, maar niet echt geel. Dat. En sommige mensen mengen de kleur gewoon dit twee gewoon alles door elkaar. Ik zou dat niet doen. Ik zou gewoon pakken een beetje water en probeer gewoon apart. Dat is gewoon water en dan neem je gewoon een beetje van dat naar hier. En als je dat te donker vindt, ga gewoon weer verder. Hier, tot je echt de juiste kleur krijgt. Daar. Zie je? Want dit is te intensief, te intens en dat ook. So in Tagalog, no, I'm not gonna say Tagalog here. In English, some people blend this together and then they try to create the color they want. But I normally what I do is to put some water here separate, and then I pick up some water here and then blend something here and here to the water that I have until I get the perfect color for my subject. Right? Okay. Nou, dan ga ik nu even met mijn penseel doorheen. Zo, goed kijken. Volgens mij probeer ik gewoon die rood niet te schilderen, maar de rest. En ook de zwart plek. Gewoon hier met je penseel. Ik heb hier genoeg. Probeer ook gewoon genoeg verf hier op je palet, mengpalet. Kijk daar. Try also to have enough paint on your mengpalet, so you don't have to mix all the time. And that's really ideal for watercolor. And I use the point of my brush to create that thin line. And also I use the whole part to have the whole body, to paint the whole body. Okay, I forgot, by the way, that I have here, but you have a line drawing, so you probably don't forget it. I have a circle here, so I will redo that again. And also on the label, wait a minute, I missed something. Oh, I have a little bit shorter. That's okay. Here is the label, with red label here. And the crown will be probably a little bit up, which is fine because I have enough space here. There. Okay, now I'm going to paint this part here. So the idea here is to paint first the basic form of the subject and also the color. Het idee hier is eigenlijk om eerst de basisvorm te schilderen, te kleuren. Niet schilderen, maar meer kleuren. En probeer ook de donkere plek, kijk de zwarte plek hier niet te schilderen. Laat het gewoon zo als het is. En hier ook. En dan hier nog misschien. Hier. En dan hier. Oké. Als je geen tijd om deze aflevering toch? Episode. Geen tijd om te kijken of te volgen. Je kunt altijd terugkijken. Na deze sessie probeer ik de video op mijn YouTube te downloaden. Dus kun je altijd terugkijken. En ik hoop dat het niet te lang duurt. Want sommige mensen hebben geen tijd om meer dan 1 uur te schilderen. Dus I'll do my best. Alright. En dan laat ik gewoon wachten tot het droog is. En dan ga ik nu verder met rood. Ik kan die burnt sienna, waar is dat? Deze burnt sienna is ook leuk om deze rood te krijgen. In plaats van rood kun je ook gewoon doen. Als ik met de kleine details ga het schilderen beginnen, probeer ik niet te praten. Weet ik niet. Ja. Yeah. Oké, daar. Oké. Nou heb ik hier een plek waar de rood label is, of hoe heet de bandje hier, hè? Daar. En welke is er nog? De donkere kleur. Oh ja, we kunnen ook nu de donkere kleur hier trouwens zien. Ik weet niet als jullie dat zien op jullie scherm, maar hier is eigenlijk voor mij, hier is iets rood. Oké, daar. Krijg ik meer rood hier aan de zijkant. En dat komt omdat volgens mij de kleur van de rood hier nog spiegelen. En dat ga ik ook doen. Dat is ook meer realistisch, denk ik. Dus ga ik gewoon een beetje. Kijk, hier heb ik hier geschilderd. Maar eigenlijk is de voorkant. En ik probeer er gewoon nog meer van scheiding te geven. Dus dit is de voorkant. Dit is de zijkant van de fles. Oké. Ik vind het nog steeds zo raar hè, dat ik niet zo schilder of teken. Maar normaal teken ik altijd anders. Niet zo'n manier. Maar goed. Het is maar zo. Goed. Is er iemand daar in het Nederlands of Engels praat? Dan ga ik met de Engels. En als niet, dan ga ik gewoon verder met Nederlands. Sorry hoor. Ik heb nog steeds een beetje hoest. En ik ben mijn water vergeten. Oké, ik laat nu droog dit. Dan gaan we nu met de schone kwast goed schoonmaken. En dan even proberen. Oh ja, jullie hebben tekening hier hè, van een crown. Hoe heet dat? Hoe heet een crown in Engels, in Nederlands? Ik weet het eigenlijk niet. Stefan, wat is crown in Nederlands? Crown ook, hè? Crown. Crown. Kroon. K-R-O-O. Kroon. Oh, met een lange O. Oké, kroon. Crown. Oké, kroon. Ah, dank u. Zo. Dit is een kroon. Kroon. De kroon. Oké. Dank u. Oké, de kroon. Nou, dezelfde kleur met gebrande sienna of burnt sienna. Hier misschien doen. Dat hoeft niet, maar het is wel leuk om een beetje alles in één tonaal, hè. En dan pak ik even mijn oker, die verdunde oker. I'll take my ochre, yellow ochre, and color this one, the crown, with just ochre. And then the red one, I'll just leave it like that because it's not really necessary. Okay, so I'm gonna take my thin brush right now. Any brush will work as long as it's for watercolor, much better. So I'm gonna use, instead of black here, if you see on the reference photo here, instead of black, I'm not using black here, I'm using blue, combined with a bit of black, a bit, to get that dark color tone. It's more interesting to look at when instead of just black. So now I'm gonna paint this top part here, and spaar de lichttoon, het lichte kleur. Save this part where the light comes in because it's black, so it's difficult to make it more lighter if it's black. So I try to save it that one. And then here, let's see, oh yeah, here. If you see, this is a silver thing, or this gold thing on the ring of the bottle. So I will save that also and try to just don't paint on that one. Make a C form here. Okay, there you go. And then here also, I tried to make it a little bit smaller. I made it too big, I think. Here, and save the side because that's for the, what do you call that? For the gold. That's where the gold come later on. And here. So at first this workshop was for 10 euros, but then I decided, you know what, I just want to give this for free to everyone, to access everyone. And then I also don't have to put extra effort on this because I also gonna post it on my YouTube channel. So I thought, like, you know, just do it like that. For me, it's fine. I don't mind it. A Christmas gift for you guys. Because actually I don't have time lately to promote this, and as you know, I also study and work and do my other thing, and it's just a busy house lately. So, but I always do this one, and it's just become my routine of tradition to do this workshop every day, every year. And I cannot miss Christmas without doing this. So yeah, let's. En het is just gewoon gezellig. Het is gewoon gezellig. Samen met jullie. Oké, als je heel goed kijkt naar deze fles, is eigenlijk meer niet geel, maar meer van gele oker. Als je de gele oker kijkt, is het eigenlijk meer een groene geel, meer warmer dan normale geel, maar wel intens. En dan kun je gewoon ook een beetje blauw toevoegen, ultramarijn blauw, om een beetje groen te krijgen. En een beetje gewoon, echt bedoel van een puntje van een penseel, een beetje groen te krijgen. En dan krijg je ook een beetje, kijk, even laten zien. Zie je dat? Dit groene? Dat is eigenlijk gele oker en een beetje ultramarijn blauw. Dan krijg je ook een beetje goudkleur, hè? hoef je verder niks te doen. En als je gewoon hier vergelijkt. En goud is niet alleen maar één kleur. Goud is ook een gele goud, of warm goud, of Arabisch goud. Dus er is zoveel goud. Dus je moet heel goed kijken wat voor goud je wilt. En dit is meer gele, groenig goud. Hier en hier heb ik ook groenig, maar ik denk dat is gewoon een reflectie van iets naast mij. Daarom heb ik dit gedaan. Om een beetje interessant te krijgen, denk ik. Ik weet niet meer. Maar het is niet zo echt groen voor mij vanmiddag toen ik dit maakte. Yeah, I just made this morning. This one, this reference. I know, right? I'm bad. Maar ik heb wel zoveel studie gemaakt hoor. Het is niet alleen maar last minute. Kijk, die heb ik ook gemaakt. Die ook. Dus, en toen dacht ik van, weet je wat, ik ga gewoon eenvoudig doen. Ik ga gewoon eerst met aquarel. En dan met deze. Dus ik heb nu hier groenig, geel. En als je het een beetje te groen vindt, ik vind het eigenlijk nog te groen. Dus ik ga nog een klein beetje ogen toevoegen. En dan gewoon deze lijn doen, hier omheen. En je kunt ook gewoon hier omheen met groen schilderen. Want straks daarna kun je nog steeds de metallic toevoegen. Dus probeer niet alles te schilderen. Laat er gewoon een ruimte voor lichte kleur laten zien. En dan hier. En dan misschien nog. Ik kan gewoon dit puntje, sorry hoor. Ik doe zo, want ik kan niet zien, ja. Er zit een camera voor mij. Oké. Nou, maar gaat het goed daar? Heb je wel goed alles? Ja, oké. Verder niks, oké. Dus voor diegene die niet kan vandaag, dat is niet zo erg, maar je kan nog steeds later doen. Ik heb trouwens hier nog een foutje gemaakt. Klopt dat? Ja, klopt. Hier. Eigenlijk hier nog een stukje zwart. Maar dat komt omdat eerst kijk ik anders. Ik kijk hier meer dan dit. Dus ik zie eigenlijk dit stukje niet en nu wel. Dus nu moet ik even weer aanpassen. Dat ik dat heb. Nou, weet je, laat maar. Ik doe het straks wel. Ik ga eerst dit kleur groen doen. Hier aan de zijkant. Maar kijk jullie gewoon, dit zwart hier moet ook daarbij zijn. Die van mij niet. Hier mis ik een beetje, maar dat ga ik straks aanpassen. No worry. Oké, en Marieke, ik denk dat jij dit krijgt. Maar jij bent ook de enige hier nog. Maar er zitten wel kijkers. Maar jij bent de enige, denk ik, dat dit meedoet. Neem ik aan. Dat zie ik straks wel. Als je je tekening deelt op Instagram, dan weet ik dat jij er bent. En dan krijg je die gewoon gratis, mijn tekening. En stuur je gewoon mij met jouw e-mailadres. Oh nee, niet e-mailadres. Nee, hoeft niet. Ik bedoel je adres. Dan krijg je die gratis van mij. Mijn tekening, als je wilt. Of een van de twee. Volgens mij deze. Maar dit is echt wat we samen hebben gemaakt. Alright. Dus, jongens, als jullie nog meer niet volgen op YouTube. Ik sta op YouTube, Jasmine Creates. If you don't follow me on my YouTube account, please follow me at Jasmine Creates. And for more of my sketch journaling, urban sketching, and sketchbook tour, and some art-related topic, just follow me. Ik heb trouwens te veel hier, hè. Zie ik nu pas. Nee, dat is niet zo erg. Dan hier. Maar dat komt omdat eerst kijk ik hier, dan hier. En nu kijk ik nou hier, voor hier. Dus kijk maar gewoon je eigen tekeningen. Hoe je... Ik heb weer mijn Bourbon laten zien en bewegen. Maar goed, jullie hebben een reference foto, hè. Kun je gewoon daar doen. Ik denk dat ga ik zo'n stukje af hier. Zo. En hoe ga ik dat straks doen? Met de achtergrond. Oké, nou dan ga ik, de lichtblauw kleur. Dus die grijs voor mij, deze grijs wat ik hier heb, die ga ik gewoon even met een klein beetje water. Kijk, dat kleur. En probeer ik de restje water weg te halen op mijn penseel. Hoe bedoel ik dat? Kijk, dit heb ik net gepakt, hè, die grijs. En probeer ik zo de restje verf of restje water daar weg te halen. En nu ga ik hier schilderen. Dan heb ik alleen grijs. En niet te veel. Zie je? Maar we willen niet te veel water hier doen, anders gaat het overal onze tekening verpesten. Oké, nou ga ik weer met zwart. Hier komt de zwart weer. En heel voorzichtig hier wil ik proberen om even ruimte voor rood te geven. Oh. Oké. Eigenlijk nog meer wit te laten. Oké. Actually, I want more white here, but sometimes it doesn't work how you want it when you're in a camera. But try it not to have too much black here, because that's where you're gonna put the red. Probeer hier geen zwart te geven, hier, deze lijn, die twee. Maar dat is hiervoor. Even kijken, nou, hier. Hier, de rode. Zie je? Als je het kan, maar die van mij is al een beetje weg. Maar dan ga ik straks weer oplossen. Trouwens, als je gewoon puur de aquarelverf metallic gebruikt, dat is gewoon dekkend. Maar als je dan meer water doet, dan wordt het heel erg transparant. Dus probeer gewoon te experimenteren hoe dat werkt. Gewoon kijken. Ja? En hier ook wil ik ook nog een beetje grijs. Dus dan ga ik gewoon zo schilderen met grijs. Dat is ook net te wit, hè. Hier, wat nog? Hier, oh ja, hier kan ook nog een beetje oker. Meng van onze mengsel hier. Gebrande sienna en oker mengen. En dan hier. Een beetje andere kleur te geven, anders wordt het een beetje plat. Zo, there. Oké, laat het drogen. En dan ga ik nu de achtergrond maken. Het is nog nat, hè? Dus we kunnen gewoon nu eerst de achtergrond maken. Wat ik net zei, ja, ik snij een stukje hier af. Deze stukje wil ik graag afsnijden. Om een beetje dichtbij van onze referencefoto te krijgen. Hier. I'm gonna cut this piece because I think I went too far here. Because at first I was looking on this subject. So I have more of this and this. But now I was looking for this one, so I have to bit close to the reference drawing. So that's why I have to cut that one. De mengsel of de kleur van de achtergrond. Wat is de kleur van de achtergrond? Het is eigenlijk de kleur van wat ik net zei, wat ik net had. Is ultramarijnblauw. En dan een beetje gebrande sienna, heel beetje zo. Een beetje gebrande sienna. Om een beetje warm te krijgen. En dan een beetje paars. Ja. Oh, een beetje paars, zei ik. Een beetje. Maar geeft niet. Ik ga toch achtergrond maken. Dus dat is niet zo erg. Nog meer blauw. En water. Nog meer blauw. Daar eerst en dan hier. Oké. Zo. En nou zie ik dat het nou een beetje paarsachtig geworden. Dus dan ga ik een gebrande sienna. So now it's a little bit purplish. So, een beetje mauve. Een beetje mauve. Oké, goed zo. Goed zo, meid. Oké. Now that this one is a little bit purplish. If you want it here, it's too much. It's not really that... it doesn't complement the color. I think, for me, it's too light. So, I would like to do is to add gebrande sienna. Ik pak even een beetje gebrande sienna. Ik meng gebrande sienna hier. Or in English, it's burnt sienna. To make it warmer. There. And maybe I can still add more. If I want there. I really love this purplish color. And then when I'm already okay with the color, I take some black. A bit of black from my color palette. This black. And then mix it. There it is. That's the color that we are looking for. But if you think it's still a little bit purplish, you can take more blue. Maybe everything. There you are. So this is how I mix my colors. So I don't really mix everything in one. I start to do it little by little. And if you find it difficult, that's okay. Because it takes time to practice that one. Als je dat moeilijk vindt om zo'n manier je kleur te mengen, dat is oké, dat is geen probleem. Maar het is echt de beste manier om je kleur te mengen. En niet alles in één keer. Probeer een klein beetje en bij een klein beetje. En niet alles in één. Oké, ik snij een stukje af. Kijken wat gaat gebeuren. Ik vind het eigenlijk niet zo slecht. Want nu heb ik een beetje reflectie. Dat is natuurlijk glas, hè. Sorry. Oké, aha. Nou, ik zie mijn werk op het scherm. Dat is wel goed. Dat gaat goed. Dat gaat goed. En hoe ver zijn we nu? We zijn bijna 8 uur. Oh man. Nou, het is 20 voor 8 nu. Dus we hebben nog 20 minuten om te gaan. Dus die gaat nu een beetje. Dus ik denk dat ik niet alles hier van de achtergrond af te maken, maar wel meer de fles zelf. Maar we hebben nog een tekst te doen. Oké, dat. Ik maak gewoon af hoor. Geen probleem als ik dit iets langer doe. Ik maak het af. Don't worry if this will be a little bit longer. I will finish this drawing, okay? No problem. I've just finished my assignment for school, so. Now it's me time. You notice me if I'm in the details, I don't speak, huh? Okay, yeah. I'm still gonna do this kind of thing next year, so hang on there. This is just a trial, but with different subject, I'm also gonna do urban sketching with you guys, and if you're interested with that, I'll go out and do live urban sketching on my YouTube channel. So it's gonna be very exciting. And lately I didn't do that like what I promised because I'm still on adjusting from the changes in the house and the school and my life, so I don't really have time. And now I have my rhythm again, so I can do that again. Urban sketching online with real urban sketching location. Right, there it is. Now it's getting already better. It already looks like a bottle, even with that. So now what I'm gonna do is making it more darker. Everything make it darker. So I'm gonna take my thin brush now. Where is my thin brush? This, I gotta take it. This one. I'm gonna take my black and blue, these two, and try to put the accent of that black here. There. If this is too thin, where's my other one? Normally I have more thinner brush. Oh, there. Thinner, I mean more bigger. This number 1 from Winsor & Newton Cotman series watercolor brush. I will put the black there. Yeah, let's see. So my black is like what I told you. It's not that very black. It's more like blue black, right? Next time I'm gonna try how to use the screen more landscape than this. I thought it's just gonna go automatic if I'm gonna tilt my phone, but it didn't, so I don't know. I have to study that one. Okay, this one is gonna be wet after doing this, so that's okay because we are gonna paint also the gold one, the gold part. Okay, I'm gonna take my yellow ochre en my burnt sienna, of gele oker en gebrande sienna, een beetje. En dan kleur ik dat hier dus touwtje. Hier het touwtje, de hangetje. Hebben jullie al kerstboom? Ik heb net mijn kerstboom gisteren gedaan. En ik vind het zo mooi. Anders dan het anders. Ik vind het zo persoonlijk. Gewoon alles wat we allebei, mijn man en ik, leuk vinden. En ook nog een figuurtjes met een tackle. Dat was wel een dure figuurtjes. Daar was ik wat meer voorzichtig. Gewoon een figuurtje was 12 euro nog wat. Dat was zo'n bijzonder figuurtje van de tackle. Tackles zijn duur. Denk ik. Tackles zijn duur. Hé Marieke? Tackles zijn duur hè? Anyway, Marieke heeft ook een duur dekkel, denk ik. Goed, ik pak nu rood. My road is very, very, very red. So I'm gonna take another red, gebrande sienna. Mix the two, the red from the Winsor and Newton. I don't know what red is this. I think Queen red. Queen Rose, I think that one. So I mix these two, gebrande sienna and Queen Rose, to get that warmer red. And then I'm gonna put it here, apply it. I will keep some part of orange on this to get that shining effect. Let me see how I do it there. Oh, okay, we're doing better. Alleen zijn we een beetje traag. We gaan wel goed. We gaan in de goede kant op. Alleen zijn we een beetje in de trage kant. Nou, niet zo erg toch? Anyway, okay. Oh yeah, the 22. 22 or 22 or 22. 22. Espaanse. 22. Zo zeggen we dat altijd in Tagalog, 22. Toch? 22. Nee, 22. 22. Zo. En de red here. You don't see it. Je ziet het niet, maar het is gewoon straks logischer. Oké, ik ga nu proberen met mijn gebrande sienna, puur uit de pan, puur uit de palet, of hoe heet dat? Napje. En rood te krijgen, zonder water. En dan probeer ik hier een lijntje te krijgen. Ah, kijk. Aha. Ik zie ook mijn werk. Ik ben altijd, de laatste keer ben ik meer met gouache bezig. En ik zie mijn techniek van aquarel een beetje minder geworden. Niet zo erg, niet zoveel, maar wel iets minder. Maar af en toe vind ik wel leuk om met aquarel te spelen. Dus daarom denk ik, vandaag gaan we met aquarel. Oké, ik ben alweer vergeten mijn zwarte plek hier. Dat ga ik nu proberen om op te lossen. Lukt dat nog, denk je? Weet ik eigenlijk. Die wordt wel klein, denk ik. Die wordt klein. Kijk. Nou, gaat om ideeën. Zo. Sometimes you don't have to make it perfect. If you just have the idea. Trouwens, deze kleur vind ik super mooi. Dus dat ga ik even gebruiken om de randjes hier. Maar we gebruiken geen fineliner meer. Dus ik ga dat ook weer terug hier te geven. Hier en daar aan randjes. I said, sometimes I like it to... I want to use this color also here everywhere in the bottle. Because you will see it also there. See it? It's also a bit greenish. And because we already use it here, if you use it also everywhere, it makes sense that they're all part of it. You know, the effect is everywhere. So they have oneness, eenheid, oneness, toch? Now I'm thinking again, what's that in English again? I don't know. Eenheid. There, okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. And now I'm gonna boost my color. I'm gonna use the flat brush again to take my water almost spilled. I'm gonna use my gebrande sienna or burnt sienna and just to put some layer here. Here. A bit here. And here. Oh, more. Make sure you don't use too much water in this process. And if you think you have too much water on your brush, the only thing you have to do is just take a paper towel like this and just dab it like that. See? Then you get less water and it's still okay to use it to paint. It's better to do that than to get that cloudy thing on your watercolor or to mix color on your paint. Okay, let me see if I can still do something. I'm gonna look for a different brush which is a little bit bigger. Maybe this one. I would like to get accent on that more. Make this more darker. if I make this darker, it will be visible later on, the, how you call that, the metallic. So okay, I think we're ready to add the metallic because it's still oh no, it's dry already. Okay, now we can do the metallic for the text. Okay, this is a bit scary part here. If you're not sure what you're doing, try to write it down first. What I do always is I when I use the text, when I do the text on my paint, I first do the middle part here. Like this one, the R, maybe UR or RB first. So B here, I think. B here. I don't know if you can see it. I also don't see it, so but it's just idea, and BR. So that first, if I get that perfect, then I can do further. Okay, I'm gonna show you my metallic paint. See, this is what I mean with this Winsor & Newton. And this is best to work with your Winsor & Newton if you have that metallic paint then. But if it's hard, you cannot work with it. You can only get a transparent color. But if you want to use it for text, I prefer to wet it first a little bit. Because if it's too wet, it will blend on your watercolor, but if it's too dry, you cannot lift the painting. You cannot lift the paint. So you have to activate it. So I have here R. Oh, I cannot really talk when I do this, so I have to make it quietly, gentle. R. B. O. And N. Okay, you know guys, this is like with different letter type with stripes with the line under, but we cannot do that because it's just too small, you know. My brush is already small, but it's just impossible to do it. It has to be the indication, impression of what we're doing. And then B. There, Bourbon, pas precies, eh? Oh, this is O, not C, right? Yeah. Okay, see, that pas precies. I don't know if you see it, but there. I see the shiny thing. And now I'm gonna go the whiskey. I don't know if it fit because I have a big crown here. I can also adjust this one if I want to, but I will do it later. I first can, you know what, I'm gonna adjust this one, or not. I made it too big, this thing here. You see, when you do live, you can do a lot of mistakes because this is not tape. I will remove that one. Look what I'm gonna do. I will make it smaller. If you use my line drawing, you're not gonna get this problem what I have here. But because I don't have, I use my line drawing to do my creation. So I make it smaller like that. And then I will take my blow dryer. Where's my blow dryer? Blow it up. Okay, that's done. Good. Let's go further. And wait, yeah, by the way, the gold, the metallic gold that I'm using is this one. It's more like Arabic gold, I think, from Winsor & Newton metallic set. Because here it's also not really gold, it's more like, yeah, that kind of thing. Not that yellowish thing. Okay, whiskey. With the word whiskey, I use first the ES. And then I go, wait, ES. You can see it? ES and then K. And then Y. You know, this is not to perfect the lettering. If you have time to perfect the lettering, go for it. If you think that using a brush is also a bit difficult, use a metallic gel pen or yeah, markers if you have. That's fine. I like more using brush because it match with the rest of it. And if I do with metallic gel pen or this or acrylic pen, it's then it's just becoming too dominant, and it looks like it's not matched with the rest of the composition. So that's why I try to make this more, as much as possible, yeah, painted with brush than with the markers. So I'm gonna paint this also around here. Okay, and then because my red is, I don't know, the gold here also, well, I'll just use gold here. See, it's so easy to work with when it's like creamy. Because if it's not creamy, you end up like this one, see? It's not so pigment, and I don't like it. I like it more, it's when it's very painted, painted actor. Painted actor. Okay, now is a time to add also some gold now on here in the crown. Yeah. And then also gold on the side. Okay, this gold here, watch out, this gold here is just gold. I'm gonna mix it, I'm gonna use this palette here, with ochre. I mix it with ochre to make it more dominant, so not really transparent. And then I'm gonna put it here. So I use a dapping technique to add this. And you're not gonna see it here right now, what I'm doing, because I am using a metallic color. And normally with metallic color, you only see the effect when it's when you hit the light on it. So now it's not too much going on. Okay, and also the red here, this is a red metallic. I love this red. I also add this, I mix it with Queen Rose there to get that more nice red metallic color. There, and then I'm gonna add it here, dab it, just dab it. So no lines, but dab. And I'm using very thin brush, 0. Be careful not to remove the text, covering the text, because now it's more like a paint, very thick one. And here too, and now I'm gonna add also here. There you go. And here. The same color here, we can add it here. So, and on the body, we don't have this here yet. We don't have any metallic here. So we're gonna do it later on. But first need to put the crown, the top part here. And that is with this color, light blue, this. See, that one is almost dry out. Thank God I'm on time. I still can lift the paint easier now. Okay, now I have it. I'm gonna put it a bit here. And so. And then I will take some yellow, gold, mix it with blue on the other side. So this is the gold and the blue metallic mixed together. I think I'm gonna put that one, so paint that one. And now pure with my brush, point of my brush, I'm gonna take that one, add it with some, these two together, bronze, I think, it's more bronze. Add here some color. Een minute. Dus ik ga hier zo. Dat is een houdertje, een ringetje van een hangertje. There. En nou, volgens mij dit is nog nat. Dus ik ga nu de fles zelf schilderen met mijn brede kwast, platte kant van de kwast. En dat is een combinatie met goud. Oh, trouwens, de lege vakje hier, dat kun je ook gewoon zelf doen. Hè? Gewoon dit, misschien die 2 hier doen. En die blauw en paars hier. Of wit, dat kan ook. Dat is eigenlijk de bedoeling. Waarom is die 4 vakjes hier leeg? Dat is om je eigen kleur nog een beetje te verzinnen. Kijk, nu wat ik nou eigenlijk doe. Dit 2 en deze hier zo. Maar die kun je gewoon hier doen. Dat past ook hoor. De napjes past ook hier. Okay, this empty shelves here or squares is actually meant to, if you want to add a different color, normal watercolor here if you want. Like now I'm using only 1, 2, 3, 4 most of this color, so I can also actually just put it here. But I didn't do it now because I just want to show it to you that it's possible that way or it's possible other way. Okay, I have now a purple, a blue. No, sorry, I'm out of my head. This is gold, and this gold is very gold. Huh? So I'm gonna put my Meng palette here. There, see? That's too transparent. And it's a nice gold, by the way, but it's just too transparent to work with. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a yellow ochre. There. Now it's more powerful. But then I'm gonna add some blue. Maybe I can pick up some blue from here. There. So, and add it here again on our subject. Wait a minute, let me, oh, like that. There. So, to those who don't get used to use no fine liner. We can also just add fine liner here if you want. It's up to you. But I didn't do it here. But of course, it's always okay if you get used to add fine liner. Maybe I'm gonna try to add fine liner here. What do you think? Should I do that? Okay, I think I'm gonna give this to you guys, this one, then this, because I still need to finish this one. I don't know if I can finish this. Okay, how to finish this piece, by the way, because I can see that it's not yet finished. You can build up your color more and more until you get the right color on it. But you can also leave it like that because it's all about the idea. And like here, I still miss some part here, but it's still too wet, so I cannot really work with this right now. I have to wait until I get that right dryness of the paper, because sometimes you think it's dry, but it's still not. So anyway, okay. I want to put some shadow on this. I can also add, by the way, highlight. I didn't add highlight yet. So I see it not really shimmering on my camera, but I think if you use the right metallic paint, you will see also the effect there on your house, on your work, if you do. Okay, I'm gonna pick a bit of black, and then I will add some edges here because it's a bit disappearing. Pure black, no water, just pure. There, to get that reflection effect. And I hope this is already dry. Yeah, it's dry, so I can add here also the effect. By the way, if you use also white, gouache white, you can also use gouache white here if you want. Here is the fix for missing piece, the neck. I missed the neck on my drawing, so I'm adding it now. Right, I don't know if I'm doing it right. It's just so difficult to work with this where there's a camera in front of me. Oh, I hit my camera. No, 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 don't move. Okay. So, there. Okay, another black. We're getting there. Hang on. After this, we're gonna do work with shadow. So, oh, be careful, voorzichtig. Hier niet overal hoor, gewoon een beetje hier en daar. Zo. Als de tekst niet te strak komt, dan probeer ook met zwarte lijn omheen te schilderen. Komt vanzelf weer. Weer zo. Daar. Pak ik nog een beetje zwart. En dan hier aan de bovenkant. Hier mis ik nog die gouden kleur, denk ik. Dat ga ik er ook nog toevoegen, als het nog kan. Mag dat nog? Ja. Oh, ik ben een kwartiertje laat. Nou ja, dat geeft niet. Zo. Nou pak ik nog een puur goudkleur omheen de label. Probeer ik nog een beetje. Maar die is wel een beetje weg, hè. Daar. Hier is dan. Ja. En dan even met schaduw nog doen. Probeer ik nog, ik vind het ook leuk om een beetje nog donker te maken, denk ik. Of is het goed zo? Kijk, nou, misschien nog donker maken. Nou, meng ik nog weer dezelfde kleur. Dan ben ik ook klaar. Nog één toevoegen. Dezelfde, die aquamarine blauw, aquamarine blue, zwart gebrande chêne en een beetje paars. Mengen. Dan ga ik hier de ruilste kleur. Beetje die nog, een beetje gebrande chêne. Dit. Deze denk ik. Ja, het is meer zwart. Nog blauw, denk ik. Ja, die. Een beetje nog. Kijken. Nog een beetje paars. Yes, deze. Oké. Ik ga nu schaduw toevoegen. Oh, die beweegt. Hier komt de schaduw. Hier ook nog. En hier. Ja. En dan hier. Pak ik even mijn penseel. Mijn doende penseel. Hier doen. En dan hier. Hier. Oké. Zo. Oké, dat is er. En nou, ik vind het nog steeds te licht, maar ik laat het gewoon zo. Wat dit is, misschien kijk ik nog straks, misschien kijk ik later nog wat ik nog kan doen. En misschien kan ik ook gewoon met fineliners, dat is ook nog een optie. En ik denk dat ik nog deze nog kan, want mijn aquarel is nog nat. Zo. Nou, dat is nog een beetje shimmering effect, hè. Oké, en als je nog over hebt, heb ik ook hier een beetje feestelijk te maken. Kijk, dat ding daar, zie je, dat. Je kan nog steeds hier doen. En ik heb niet zoveel tijd hier, maar eigenlijk, ik wil ook nog een beetje van die kleur, paramokleur hier omheen nog te doen. Misschien kan ik ook nog doen. Oh, dat vind ik leuk om te doen, ja. Probeer ik even. Kijk, dit witte dingetjes daar nog toe toevoegen. En soms, het werkt niet altijd meteen. Je moet even goed wachten tot het echt droog. Anders meng je gewoon alle kleuren door elkaar. Dus soms moet je gewoon wachten. Net als nu, het is ook niet te doen, denk ik niet. Ik denk dat is nog te nat. Dus ik wacht nog even. Ik doe het gewoon later. En nou. En ik kan nog steeds hier nog iets, eigenlijk nog de achtergrond donker maken als ik wil. Vind ik juist leuk, een beetje donker. Dan komt meer deze naar voren, de fles. Hè? En omdat ik nog geen tijd heb, hoe laat is het nou? 7:20. Probeer ik niet te lang mee doen. Want het gaat om het idee om iets donker te maken. Hè? Het is eigenlijk als die kleur nog. Maar ik ben bang, als ik dat doe, dan gaat overal weer verpesten. Ik moet wel een beetje wachten. Even wachten. I actually want the background to be more darker, but because I don't have enough time and I don't want to make it this too long video, and the idea is already clear that it's going to be like this, and I already show it to you that this is the color that I wanted there. You can also try it if you want, but if you like it this way, like light color, it's also fine. It's up to you. So I still have this gold on my brush, so I'm gonna put a little bit of effect there, like this, to give this festive look, and then I will take my brush with my round brush to pick up some part bigger, and then just to give this effect of a looser effect if I want to, but it also fit with the theme today, Christmas. Well, this is not really Christmas, but this is more like a modern Christmas thing. My nose is already getting blocked, so I need to stop now. I'm sorry, and thank you guys for watching this. I hope it is not gonna bore you. And the tip here is just to first work with your watercolor, and then try to look on your subjects. What is actually the best color here? To squint your eyes is the best way to look on your subject with this effect, with this glitter effect or metallic effect. Try to squint your eyes and look on the things, the color that you first see, and not the details, because the details scares you, of course, when you do this kind of subjects. And it's actually very easy to have the basic color, basic shape, and then color it with your own basic watercolor. And later on, leave it dry for a while, and then you build up with your metallic paint. And the metallic paint is normally transparent, but if you mix it with your normal watercolor, mix it together, you will get that more opaque effect on your watercolor, and then leave it dry again. Once you're done with it, leave it for dry, and then you can again add the metallic pure without any mixing on it, just pure, to add more effect on your watercolor. Yes, so that's it. Actually, it's not so difficult, but you just have to know how to use it. Okay, and that's how you can use your metallic watercolor if you don't know how to use it with your normal watercolor thing. You can add both of them. And I'm not sure yet if you can use it with gouache, but you can try if it works with gouache. But I don't know yet. I only use it with watercolor. All right. Thank you for watching this one. And if you miss this tutorial, you can also watch it later on, because I'm gonna put it on my YouTube channel. Marika, thank you so much for watching this, and have a nice evening. Merry Christmas, everyone. Bye.